Calvert County is becoming a really popular place for people to live, and let me tell you about the cost of living in Calvert County before you make any decisions. All right, my name is Rob Scow. I'm here with eXp Realty in Southern Maryland. And today, like I said, I'm going to talk about the cost of living in Calvert County. But before I do, if you're looking to move to Southern Maryland, use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'll be happy to help you make your move so much easier. You can also subscribe to this channel, and it'll give you tons of information about what it's like to live or move to Southern Maryland. All right, so let's jump in. Cost of living, Calvert County. Now, Calvert County is probably one of the most expensive counties in Southern Maryland to live in. And if you don't know the counties of Southern Maryland, we're talking about Charles County, we're talking about Calvert County, and we're talking about St. Mary's. But for today, we're going to compare cost of living to the national average. Since you're probably watching this video and you're moving into this area from another area, not from another county in Southern Maryland. So we're going to go over four main categories: housing, transportation, utilities, and of course, groceries too. The first one we're going to start with is housing. And let's just be upfront. Calvert County's housing is expensive compared to other places in the nation. It is about the same median price point as other places in the nation at $418,000. But the biggest factor in the housing costs and driving up the actual average of housing costs in Calvert County is the rental amounts. Now, the rental amounts in Calvert County are $1,589 a month. Compared that to the national average, it's $1,067 a month, and that is a huge amount monthly. Now, you're not just going to get like a big 4-bedroom, 3-bath for that kind of price either. If you're looking at a house that's bigger for a whole family, you might be pushing $2,200 to $2,700 to even $3,200 a month to find that home. So you have to understand that one of the biggest expenses in Calvert County, and really, let's be honest, anywhere, is going to be your housing cost. And compared to other areas in Southern Maryland, it is by far the highest priced homes are found in Calvert County. Now, a little caveat there. The homes are higher because the demand is there too. People are really wanting to move to Calvert County. The supply is limited and they're not building more. So while that home cost may be high, the chance of it returning equity to you is also high. So don't be afraid of buying a home and sitting and letting it sit and get some equity on it over 3, 4, 5 years. Instead of just jumping right in and paying someone else's mortgage by renting, you might be able to make a little bit of money in your pocket after the 5 years that you're here and you go to sell. Now, the next category I'm going to talk about is transportation. And again, this one is above the national average too. And it's not just because gas is expensive. Gas is expensive everywhere right now. In Calvert County, the average gas price right now, as of this recording, is about $3.30, and diesel's hovering in that low $4 range. But like other areas in Southern Maryland, you got to drive to a lot of places to get anywhere in Calvert County. In fact, a lot of people that live in Calvert County are making the commute over to DC, so a 40-minute commute on a daily basis. That really pushes up the transportation costs for Calvert County. Now, there are commuter options too. There are different commuter buses that you can hop on and go into DC, but some people don't find them convenient, so they don't do them. Now, the next one is groceries. And the one thing I will say about the grocery selection in Calvert County, you have a good amount in the southern area and the northern area, but the middle area of Calvert County is a little bit sparse, and you're going to have to drive a little bit farther to get those groceries. Now, of course, there's a value places like Walmart, but there's also all types of different grocery stores that are in southern Calvert County and northern Calvert County as well. So it really can depend on your budget and how you want to spend that money. That's going to really determine that cost of living for groceries in Calvert County. And the last category is utilities for Calvert County. Now, look, it really depends on how you use your utilities around there. The main utilities down here in Calvert County are going to be your water, your sewer, and your electric. Most of Calvert County is served by SMECO, which is Southern Maryland Electric Company, and they actually have really good rates, some of the lowest in all of the state. So that's not too much of a cost, but it really depends on if you have a septic system or sewer. So sewer is hooking up to the sewer system. You'd have to pay a monthly fee if you're hooked up to the sewer, and then water or well. And if you have water, public water, you're going to be paying a monthly fee as well. And that can depend on where you're living. So if you're in Chesapeake Beach or North Beach, you might have a different water bill than someone in Lusby. So that really is a case-by-case basis, but on average, we're right around the national average for those utilities. Look, all these different costs are variable and really do depend on your life lifestyle. If you want to save a little bit of money, shopping at grocery stores that are less expensive, maybe carpooling to work, or just figuring out ways to save water if you're on city water. But as far as housing goes, if you want to live in the prime locations in that northern Calvert County area, if you're commuting to, up to DC or other areas like that, you're going to pay a good amount of money to live in those areas. So just be cognizant that you're going to get what you pay for when you're looking at houses in Calvert County. And if you're paying less, you're probably paying less because of the convenience factor. Hopefully this cost of living overview of Calvert County really helps you out. If you have any questions, reach out to me privately using the contact information below. Call me, text me. I'd be happy to help any way I possibly can. Look, I really appreciate you watching this video, and hopefully I see you on the next one.